look at this guy we have over today. What did the riffraff? I must have left the door open.
Ah, God, he left the door open. I came in.
Riffraff is in the building, guys. We have Eddie here today, and we're working on this motor. We already did a little bit of work to these rear struts just to get everything apart, just for spare parts, but gonna let it cool down before we do anything to it. So what we're doing here now today is Eddie's just gonna screw everything up here in a matter of seconds, but we're gonna be doing an EGR delete on this motor because the EGR actually broke off. So we're gonna be doing an EGR delete. So Eddie's gonna walk us through the EGR delete, even though
I don't know how to do it.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the timing on this and make sure the timing's good. Check the condition of the belt, put a new power steering belt onto it because somehow I lost that last year. And yeah, we're just going to do this motor a good once over and check her out, check oil. We do have to do a lot of stuff here to the actual oil filter location and stuff like that. But so what we're going to be doing here for the EGR delete, if you guys have never done it before, which I imagine most you have, we're going to be cutting the EGR tube off, and we're going to be putting a 3/8 bolt with some silicone inside of it, and then we're going to be putting a plate over top. We're going to be putting a plate over top of where this goes, and then we're going to be replacing my throttle body. We're just going to take this one completely off and put a different one on, just because these bolts never come out. You can see how rusty they are. This got smashed off, I believe, when I had let Nathan Prince borrow this car. So what we're going to be doing is just getting rid of all these vacuum tubes that we don't need and getting rid of this EGR. So we're going to cut it here, install a 3/8 bolt with some silicone, and go from there. So Eddie built a EGR block-off plate. Better than his welds. And we have a bolt slid into the bottom here just to eliminate that. We did switch out this intake here. We actually didn't switch the whole intake. We just heated up with the torch and changed out the actual sensor. Before I get 100 comments, I understand you don't need this sensor for this car to run. I get that. But I replaced it anyway. We looped the vacuum lines so there's none open, and then from there what we did was we put a new power steering belt on, not new, previously enjoyed, and then we checked the timing belt tension. The timing's good. The belt was just replaced last year, just like all the plugs and wires. They only got 5 hours if running on them, if that. And now we're going to put this all back together and get it inside the car. That is my goal, to get this inside the car, bolted down and going. What I'm probably going to get Eddie to do right now, because of how much this caught on fire, we're going to take this off and we're going to replace it with that one. So Eddie!
Yes, sir?
Take this off.
What size is the bolt?
Well, you need 17 for here, you need 14, 14 from the bottom and 14 from the top.
Okay.
Safety's always off, Eddie, on the hoist.
That makes me feel fucking safe.
Yep. So we have this thing up on the engine crane here. We got the new motor mount in the front. We got the timing belt retention looked at. Everything was good with the timing belt. We got the EGR done. We got the EGR block off. Its silicone's still wet. And
nope. Okay.
don't be scratching the motor, Eddie.
Pretty sure I'm no, you got like another mile and a half to go. Keep going. Okay, give her a shove there, bud. You're a little off. Okay, back, back, back. Okay, come on in. See, that's why we swept the floor, Eddie, so we can move stuff. Okay, so now...
Down slow.
No, you gotta back out a bit, actually. But yes, you do have to come down slow, but back out a bit first. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Come on down. So nice and easy, Eddie. Pretend it's your first time. You gotta be nice and gentle. Inappropriate. Go, hold up! Okay, come on down. Okay, hold that.
Yep.
Okay, so
Gotta get training out in first.
can't say tranny on the internet anymore.
Oh, good flying fuck. There's a tranny mount.
Okay, come on up. Actually, come down on this. Come along on this side.
This one?
Yeah, you gotta flick the switch. Yeah, down. Oh!
I punched the floor!
Okay, down. Okay, hold that.
Okay. No, you're not supposed to do that, Ed.
Okay, come on down on this one.
This one?
So you don't have to do much training. You're coming down. Okay. Now just gotta push the motor in place. Oh, motor's in place. That's fine. Okay, clear up these.
I only took this 5 minutes to get that in. Oh my god.
Okay, first on the scissor lift, the lift.
Let's kick things off in the Benton County Jumping Center.
Well, boys and girls, we're a little exhausted. We've been working on this thing pretty hard here. We got the motor in, we got it bolted down, we got the shifter on, we got the starter cable on, we got the oil cooler wired in, we still need the oil pressure gauge. We got pretty much everything in here just about hooked up. Transmission cooler, we got the computer, it's just sitting in the wrong spot. Hey Eddie, wrong spot!
It's hidden in there.
We got the transmission cooler, sorry, the engine oil cooler, transmission cooler, battery box. We're not going to put the cage in yet because we're not ready for that. I don't know if we're going to change out the steering column to a different one. I'm not sure. But right now, we are trying to figure out what we're going to do. So I have all these old bent struts. They're pretty much scrap. So scrap, 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 scrap. They've all been ran. And I bought these brand new ones that we're going to take out of the boxes here. The ones that you guys seen come in from Rock Auto. That one there looks like it's from 1982. And we're going to put all these parts into the new struts and put them into the car. Whew. So we're going to dangerously take these apart. We have all the proper tools to do it the right way. See them right there? Right there. It's not like we even have to find the proper tools. We're just going to live life on the edge, eh?
Oh, what's on there? Okay, you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, that's one. That's two. This is dangerous. That one was a Sienna spring, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah.
Some sketchy shit.
Yeah. We got one more. I'm gonna leave it on for now. My wrist hurts. So we may have made a mess, and I didn't think about this, but we kind of like rocket launched all the pieces we need to build these struts back together across the shop. So we're gonna be looking for some parts. I don't think that's right. I don't think it should rub. That one rubs too. Whatever. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we have these brand new struts and we're going to put these springs in them. I think I have one Sienna spring here. I have one either 4-cylinder or V6 spring, and then I got one GM spring here. So we have quite an assortment of junk. We're going to try to build something that's not too crap, just a little bit of crap.
That's more junk.
Yeah, not full of crap. Hey Eddie, make these springs not as springy, would you? And we're going to go from there, and I'm going to try to find some more parts to put all this back together. And then we'll continue on.
Well, that was a bit terrifying, but we got it done. We got the new springs in there, and now we're going to try to put them in. Eddie's over here taking off the ABS lines because we don't need those no more. So get them out of there. Less likely to pop a tire if we take them right out. And we're going to get these struts inside the car. So we have one Sienna spring on this one and one V6 spring on that side. I think I'm going to throw the red one on passenger side. That way, to be honest, I think they're all the same. So we'll just throw them inside the car and then go from there. So we got the new struts inside this car. And brand new out of the box. Got the struts on, we got the sway bars, we got all the pretty much suspension into it. I don't want to put all this stuff together yet because we're not ready for the axles yet. But we did quite a bit of work to this thing. Eddie came over and we got the motor in, we got everything in there. But our next step in one of our upcoming videos is to get this motor running. But right now, I'm pretty happy with the progress that the car is sitting at. So thanks guys for watching. We got all the front suspension in, and the motor in, and a lot of other little things done, like all this stuff. And I think we're doing pretty good. So take care, guys. We'll see you back here next week or on the next video to try to get this thing running.